And the next step would be inequalities with variables on both sides, Chapter 3, Lesson 5. So just like with equations, the idea here is going to be, let's get all the variable stuff to the left side, let's bring all the number stuff to the right side, and deal. We will need to look for combining like terms. So, first problem. I thought I changed the color of that, but I guess I didn't. If I box off each side, there are no like terms. So we need to bring our variables all to the left. So I'm going to subtract 3x from each side because it is positive. X minus 3x is negative 2x, less than an 8. One stepper, divide both sides by negative 2. Remembering to flip the inequality because we divided by a negative. So x is greater than negative 4. Throw down my number line, greater than, yay, off we go. Next problem. If I box off each side, again, we will see there are no like terms to combine. So we can get on with moving stuff around. Variables report to the left side. So 6x minus 3.5x is 2.5x minus 1 is less than or equal to 4. Numbers that aren't attached to variables report to the right side. So the negative 1 has to move over by adding it, not 4, like I tried to do. That'll get us 2.5x is less than or equal to 5. And then we just have to divide both sides by 2.5 to get x is less than or equal to 2. I'm going to write the graphs down, but I'm not going to discuss them anymore. I think at this point, if you don't know how to graph the inequality, we're in trouble. This guy features distribution. We got to give this 6 to both the 1 and the negative x. So 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times negative x is negative 6x. And that's less than 3x. We have our variable stuff report to the left side. So that'll get me 6 minus 9x is less than 0. Remember, inequality symbols are like equal signs. They cannot disappear. 3x minus 3x is just 0. Now this 6 needs to report to the other side because it does not have a variable. So it's positive, we'll subtract it. Negative 9x is less than negative 6. And now we'll divide both sides by negative 9 to get x is greater than, flip that inequality, positive 2/3. Negative divided by a negative is positive, and 6 over 9 simplifies to 2/3. So slap down 0 and 2/3 and give it greater than. Decimals, oh no, who cares? Not I. Make that 1.6 report to the other side because variables go on the left. Negative 0.2 minus 1.6 is negative 1.8. And we're greater than or equal to 0 because there's nothing left on the right side at the moment. Now we're going to take this 0.9 and make it go to the other side because, it's a number without a variable and that's where it goes. So when we do that, it becomes negative, and now we have negative 1.8x is greater than or equal to negative 0.9. Last step is to divide both sides by negative 1.8. That will flip the inequality because we're dividing by a negative. Negative divided by a negative is positive, and 0.9 divided by 1.8 is 0.5. The other way to see that, easier way to see that, is instead of thinking about it as 0.9 and 1.8, think about it as 9 and 18. 9 divided by 18. 9 over 18. 1/2. Slap down our number line. We have 0, we have 0.5, less than or equal to. And we got 2 more. So let's see. Step first, always make the variables report to the left side. So x minus x is gone. 5 is less than or equal to, x minus x is gone, 3. That's just a statement. 5 is greater than or equal to 3. That is true. Which means, as it always has, that there are infinitely many solutions to that problem. If you get a true statement, you have infinitely many solutions. Conversely, on this next guy, first step would be to bring all the variables to the left side. So we're going to take the 2x over here on the right and subtract it. 2x minus 2x is nothing, so we will have 6 is less than 5. That, of course, is not true. 6 is not less than 5. That means there are no solutions. So you've got to keep that in mind for this particular lesson. You will get some problems that are true statements and have infinitely many solutions. You will come across some problems where the variables cancel out. You get a false statement, and there's no solution.